Welcome back to Listen and Learn English. I'm Liam, and I'm joined by Sophia. Today, we have a very special episode for our A2 and B1 learners. If you're looking to improve your listening and speaking skills naturally, you're in the right place.
Liam, what about thinking in English? People say that's the holy grail of confidence.
Oh, absolutely. Even for native speakers, airports can be confusing. But for English learners, it's a great place to practice real-life communication. So, Sophia, let's imagine we are going on a trip together. Where should we go?
Let's imagine we are flying to London. A long flight, a big airport, and lots of English.
Perfect. So, the journey starts even before we get to the airport. We need to check our documents. Sophia, do you have your passport?
Yes, I have it right here in my carry-on bag. That's a good tip for learners. Always keep your passport and boarding pass in a place where you can reach them easily. Don't put them at the bottom of a big suitcase.
Exactly. Now, we've just arrived at the airport terminal. It's crowded. We need to find the check-in desk for our airline.
Look at the big screens, Liam. They call those the departure boards. Let's look for our flight number. Are you looking at the one for departures or arrivals?
Definitely departures because we are leaving. Okay, I see it. Flight UK 123 to London. It says check-in desk 42. Let's go there.
Good morning. We'd like to check in for the flight to London, please.
The agent usually asks, "Can I see your passports, please?" And then the most important question, how many bags are you checking in?
I only have one large suitcase to check in, and this small backpack as my hand luggage. What about you, Liam?
I'm trying to travel light, so I only have a carry-on. But wait, the agent is asking me to put my bag on the scale. Oh no, it might be over the weight limit.
That's a common problem. If it's too heavy, they might charge you an excess baggage fee. You have to be careful with that.
Luckily, it's exactly 20 kilograms. Perfect. Now the agent asks, would you like a window seat or an aisle seat? Sophia, which do you prefer?
I love the window seat. I like to look at the clouds and the city lights when we land. What about you?
I prefer the aisle seat. I like to have more legroom, and I don't want to wake people up if I need to go to the bathroom.
That makes sense. Okay, we have our boarding passes. The agent says, Gate B12. Boarding starts at 10:30. Now comes the part everyone hates. Security.
Ugh, security. The line is so long. We need to get ready. Please take off your shoes and your belt, the officer says.
And don't forget the liquids. You have to put them in a clear plastic bag. And your laptop needs to go in a separate bin.
I always feel so nervous at security, even when I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just the atmosphere.
Me too. Please walk through the metal detector. Beep. Oh no, Liam, you forgot your watch.
Oops, sorry. Let me try again. Okay, we are through. Now we are in the duty-free area.
This is the best part. We have some time before our flight. Should we get some coffee or look at the shops?
Let's get a coffee, but we must keep an eye on the time. We don't want to hear our names over the loudspeaker. Final boarding call for passengers Liam and Sophia. That would be embarrassing.
Yes, that would be terrible. Speaking of the loudspeaker, let's listen to the announcements. Sometimes the gate changes.
Good point. Attention passengers. Flight UK 123 to London is now boarding at gate B12. That's us.
Let's go. At the gate, they check our passports one more time. Then we walk down the jet bridge to the airplane.
Welcome on board, says the flight attendant. We find our seats. I'm in 12C and you are in 12B. Wait, you wanted the window? That's 12A.
Oh, right. Let me switch. Now we are settled. The pilot starts talking. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking.
I love listening to the pilot. They always talk about the weather and the flight time. We will be flying at an altitude of 35,000 feet.
And then the flight attendants show the safety demonstration. Even if you've seen it 100 times, it's good to pay attention.
After takeoff, the best part happens. The food. Well, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's just okay.
Would you like chicken or pasta? That is the classic airplane question.
I'll go with the pasta and some tomato juice. For some reason, tomato juice tastes better on a plane.
I agree. It's a scientific mystery. Now, let's fast forward. We've been flying for 8 hours. We are landing in London.
The plane touches down. Everyone starts unbuckling their seatbelts immediately, even though the sign is still on.
We follow the signs for arrivals and passport control. Since we are international travelers, we have to talk to the immigration officer.
What is the purpose of your visit, they ask.
We are here for a vacation, I tell them. We plan to stay for 2 weeks.
They might ask where you are staying. It's always good to have your hotel address ready on your phone or print it out.
Once they stamp our passports, we go to baggage claim to find our suitcases. We have to look for the carousel with our flight number.
There it is, the big black suitcase. Oh wait, there are 5 big black suitcases. This is why I always put a colorful ribbon on mine.
Smart move. Okay, we have our bags. Now, through customs. If we have nothing to declare, we take the green exit.
And finally, we are in the arrivals hall. We see people holding signs and families hugging. We made it to London.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Using English at the airport is all about staying calm and knowing the basic phrases.
Exactly. From checking in to boarding the plane, it's a series of small conversations. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel.
I think our listeners are ready for their next international trip now.
I think so too. Just remember to listen carefully to the announcements and don't be afraid to ask for help if you're lost.
Excuse me, where is the nearest restroom? Or, could you tell me how to get to the taxi stand? Are very useful sentences.
Definitely. Well, Sophia, I think we've covered the whole airport experience. That brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope you found these phrases and stories helpful.
If you enjoyed this, please give this video a like and share it with a friend who is also learning English.
To make sure you never miss an episode and to keep your learning journey consistent, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications.
Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy learning!